Hello guys, what's up world? I've been here. Today we're back doing a War Thunder video because we haven't done one in a bit. Today we'll be doing the SU-22M3. Now, War Thunder has recently done a new update. Uh, Hang on, let me just open it. It's called La Royale. So it's right up there. Major updates La Royale, which is adding a bunch of new features like new aircraft. The main feature of this is that France now, finally gets a navy. So we get all sorts of ships, but they won't be fully operational yet. So at the moment, these vehicles will not be available, but they will be soon. So here's hoping for that. They've got like heavy cruisers. One is called the Paris, and let me say that is just a monster machine. It's even got like a massive clock at the top. I didn't realize that till now. It's hard to see, but right here is a clock. Oh, that is funny as hell. They actually added a clock to it. It's got all sorts of guns, weapons, armor. There's just a massive clock. But yeah. But today we'll be doing some jets, the SU-22M3. Now, one of the main reasons we will be doing this is because they recently did an update where parachute bombs can be dropped. Now, you're not sure what those are at the moment, but well, let's see what they look like. Here we go. Now, they look like regular bombs. These are, I think, 500s or 250s. Not sure. I think they were the 500s. But first we've got to take off. Like this. Yep, so you're up. Now, they've also made it for most modern jets that bomb sites, no matter what angle you're at, even in realistic mode, bomb sites will always stick with you like that, even if you're like doing angles or stuff like that. Now, we'll find a target. Let's find that vehicle there. Actually, let's go for the medium tank. Now, we will just drop. And look at that. Parachutes on bombs! Now, these were made to slow down the descent of bombs. So that way, when you drop a bomb on something, as soon as you're in a jet, the bomb will usually go zip right past. It's hard to aim sometimes, so they made these. So that way, you can drop bombs much more sooner. Alright, here we go again. Parachutes out. Slowly descending down. Now they are like 500 kg bombs, or fab bombs, so they still won't do as much, but they definitely do something. Also, they've updated flares. They look much more different. So yeah, that is what some of the things we'll be expecting today will happen. So make sure to like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into the matches with this team. How about okay. Oops. Alright, first match of the day. First match of the day. Da, 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 da. Also, if my voice sounds a little off, I've been sick for the past 2 weeks. So, yeah. Still a little bit sick, but, getting better. Getting better. Alright, let's see. Now, This recently was 11.7, but as soon as it got up tiered to like MiG-29s, F-16s, and F-14s, it had to be down tiered because this thing was just eating crap. But now we're doing much better, and oh my god, look at all the frickin' jets. Got SU-25s, A4s, MiG-21s. Ah! I just had a MiG-21 phase. No! Stop phasing through me, you bastards! I know I'm big, but Jesus Christ. Alright, taking off. Highway. War zone. Hey, it's not copyrighted if I sing a song completely different. Highway to the war zone. That sounds cool, we're adding a war zone instead of danger zone. Whoops. Yeats! Oh, that was cool. That was cool. That was cool. Oh, yeah. Hit him hard, baby. I just say. Smoke off. It's stealth mode, baby. We're gonna fly close to the ground, but not too close. Because we do not want to crash. Oh, this is beautiful. Now, the good thing is, it may look like my wings are starting to flap, but that's what this thing's designed for. They are retractable wings. Oh, god, they are fast little buggers. Alright, so let's see. Now we need to slow down a bit because we don't want to waste all our afterburner, which is basically the engine. When it does this is the afterburner, which gives it a boost, a big boost, but we don't want to use it right now. Now it does mean, it may look like for some people it may seem like the engine's turned off, but no. It just means that it doesn't have that booster. This is max speed in general. Now, something we do have to watch out for at this BR is missiles. Missiles are the one nightmare and bane of existing in jets or War Thunder. If someone has a missile lock on you, you best pray to God that you use your flares. Or that at least, like, that you outmaneuver it or they don't get a lock. Because as soon as one jet gets a lock on you, you could kiss your ass goodbye and say hello to the ground. Because you ain't coming back from that. But our mission today is not really combat. It's more or less of the thing of trying to drop bombs on a base. Alright, that jet isn't going after me. You gotta watch where everyone is. If one jet gets out of your sight, that's when you know that you are about to experience true death. I do have 2 air-to-air missiles and like a gun pod, which gives me an extra 250 rounds. Because this thing does not carry a lot of guns. Alright, looks like all the bases were taken out, but more will spawn, but for now let's go for those convoys. If we go for the convoys, we can still get something. they're starting to go piggy pinging. Right, let's drop some bombs. Down now. Down now. Right. Drop it there. Let the parachute bomb out. Alright, that's a hit. Boom. That's a hit. Now, uh-oh. We're about to head into some air-to-air combat. Damn it! He deployed flares. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna have to start with the flare. Why are my gears up? No. Pull up. Pull up. Flare! Flare! Oh god. This is what jets are all about! Ah. Huh. Well, abandoned aircraft. Well, I guess that works! Oh my god. That guy, he was, I think he was expecting to kill me? I think that's what he was doing, but, you know, that did not go well. Now, I think for this match, we will go for air combat. Because, bombing, it seems to be, it looks like we already, if we have a lot of jets with explosives on them, we'll not worry about bombing, because we may not just have, because this thing, it's mainly, it's a strike aircraft, so it's made for just ground pounding, bombs, rockets, missiles, air-to-ground bombs. So, we'll try some air defenses. And that's why we have this. Now, you may say, why don't you have, like, 2 gun pods or stuff like that? Well, here's the thing. This jet... Oh, there's more of us. And it looks like they're all carrying bombs as well. The thing is, with this jet, it doesn't carry much, like, ordnance. Okay, the F5 has just phased through my body. So, basically, what's happening here is, let me just turn it down, is basically, this thing does not get a lot of flares. It gets a maximum of 12 flares, and that's it. So, when in combat, it really doesn't do well. So this is why this thing mainly, I use rockets, because rockets, they produce a heat signature that's high enough that they work like flares. You launch rockets and boom, it's harder for them to pick you up. So, yeah. Using rockets as flares is a good idea. Plus, oh yeah, they also added in this update, a lot of jets now have like external fuel tanks, so you see these? Now, I'm not going to get rid of them, because you can, there is a button where if you want to go faster, and drop the weights, you can drop them. But at the moment, we just need them because this is extra help. So what we have on this batch of ordnance is we have 4 air-to-air missiles, 40 rockets, an extra gun pod, and 2 external fuel tanks for our loadout. So this is what I usually... Now, what I usually do is, I usually carry 2 missiles, because you see that other, like, you see these 2 missiles here? Usually that's where another gun pod is supposed to go, and usually gun pods do work better, but I switch. Sometimes I'll bring one gun pod and the two missiles. Sometimes I'll bring two gun pods and just the two back missiles. And sometimes I'll just bring missiles. Either way, it's just it all depends on how you play in different play styles. This game. There's no right or wrong. Even if you buy a premium, it doesn't mean you're the best. There are just some good vehicles, but it doesn't mean you'll always do well. Because this game is mainly about the player. If you know how to play a vehicle, you can become good at this game. It's all about the player. Now we've got 5 minutes of fuel on our fuel tanks. We're 7,000 kilometer, no, 7,000 meters above in the sky. Now we are getting a lot of radar pings. There looks like there's a stream of like smoke over here, which is an enemy jet. Yep, it's an F5. It is a F5. Now we are seemingly over or in the battlefield now. Now what we're gonna go is drop one fuel tank. Oh, we dropped both of them. Uh-oh. Oh well, didn't need them. But yeah, that's how you drop external fuel tanks. So now that we've dropped them, we no longer need them, and now we can just use our own fuel. Now, what we will do here is we'll gain a little bit more height, because we do not want to end up getting a missile to the face. Now, as we slowly descend, we will now... Well... Now we're gonna start having a missile seeker on. We'll turn that on. No, do not lock onto that. Alright, let's missile one out. It looks like that missile we launched earlier did not work. Alright, that's a missile hit. Alright, let's see. Oh god. Ah, there we go. Well, we hit someone with a missile. Oh yeah, he took damage. I see there's damage on him. You see, you can't always get jets right the first time. Now, with like, they've added to more and more vehicles, mainly jets, but vehicles like aircraft and helicopters, where you can have customizable loadouts. So that means you can make them the way you, so that like what you want. So for example, we might have 2 external fuel tanks, maybe some of these rockets, because these will be much more lighter. And there, save. So that will be R1. So there. Now we have like less rockets, but it will be much more lighter. There are so many modifications. Now, it seems I only have a limited amount of like flares. I use standard, but there is one chef flares are good and also regular ones. So there is a mixed option where you can get different types, which is honestly the best. Now, I think for this match we'll do another bombing. Now, for this one, we will do the parachute bombs. And the SU-22s. Alright, so let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can get to a base before getting like absolutely destroyed. Problem is that there are a lot of people some matches you might find respectable people, but some matches you'll just find the types of people who just will want to get kills or stuff like that. So we'll just see how many bombs he drops. And if it works. It worked, but it killed him. Alright. Bombs out. I just want to see what that looks like. Oh, that's perfect. Alright, that's a base. Alright. Oh, look at the missiles. A-10! That's an A-10. Oh god. Alright, leave the aircraft. Oh, we hit his wing. Well, not too bad that match. We hit an aircraft, and we managed to bomb a base. Now, so what basically I'm saying here is bombing bases does give you a lot more points than getting kills. Alright, so we'll do one match with the air loadout we made. And then I think we'll be good. That A-10 bird just scared the crap out of me. Oh, same match. Now we'll do the same strategy we did last match. But we won't be doing it for bombings. Oh, we spawned over here. the trick here is we're going to go behind the mountain. So that way it may take longer, yes, but it will give us time, because the thing is, when it comes to jets, what you mainly want to do is not do head-ons, because head-ons mean the chance of you dying or the enemy dying. It's a 50-50, or both of you dying or none of you dying. So it's mostly just 50-50. So that's why the best thing to do in a jet combat is always get behind the enemy. Like, you may not get behind all of them, but get behind most of them, because that way, because missiles, they mainly will lock onto jets there when at the back, because that's where the engine is, where the most heat is being projected from. Oh, doing a little sonic boom. We hit Mach. We just hit Mach 1. But yeah, like I was saying, if you get behind jets, you have a likely more chance of getting a kill with missiles, or just in general, than head-ons, because head-ons are more risky. Also, another thing is you don't want to go for big groups, because if you go for big groups, then they will just absolutely dominate you. Because large groups means that even if you are going after one guy, there's still tons of others that will just go after you. Now, okay, do not pick up the dead guy. Alright, let's see where this missile goes. Oh, never mind. Alright, let's see. Okay, I deployed flares just in time. And that's what I mean by flares, really, it can be a lifesaver. Because, yeah, without them, it is a situation where you may not be able to win. Alright, let's get rid of these fuel tanks, because we no longer need them. Okay, okay. Yeah, air combat is not an easy thing. Yeah, it's something that you gotta get used to over time. But it gets more fun when you get better stuff. Especially, the one thing I want is the MiG-29, because I've heard it is very good. And I mean, just look at this thing. Freaking missiles that can reach 25 to 100 kilometers! Excuse me? That is deadly. That is very deadly. Ooh, that's deadly. But yeah, thank you so much everyone watching, and I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Hope to see you next time, and this is Word of Being Gaming signing out. See ya.